Something extraordinary has been happening around you that you haven't fully recognized yet. Right now, at this very moment, powerful spiritual beings are watching you read these words. They've been patiently waiting for your response to their call, but their patience is running out. The strange dreams you've been having, those repeated number sequences you keep seeing, and the sudden intuitive thoughts that seem to come from nowhere. These aren't random events. These are messages from beings of light who desperately need to communicate with you. Your guardian angels and spirit guides have been trying to reach you for months, maybe even years. They've been sending you signs through every possible channel, hoping you'll finally pay attention. That persistent feeling that you're meant for something greater than your current life isn't just wishful thinking or daydreaming. It's your soul remembering the agreement you made before coming to Earth. But here's what you need to understand. Time is running out for you to acknowledge their presence and accept their guidance. This message found you today because their patience is reaching its absolute limit. They need your conscious participation to help you fulfill the divine purpose you came here to accomplish. The window of opportunity is closing fast, and they can't wait much longer for your answer. These spiritual beings have been waiting for your spiritual awakening for years now. They've sent countless signs that you've either missed completely or dismissed as coincidence. But there's something you need to know. There's a cosmic window of opportunity that's about to close forever. Your soul made a sacred agreement before you were born to accomplish something incredibly important during this lifetime. The beings of light who agreed to guide and protect you are bound by spiritual law, and that law is very clear about timing. They cannot force you to accept their help because that would violate your free will. The choice to work with them must come from you willingly. But if you don't acknowledge their presence and accept their guidance soon, they'll be reassigned to help other souls who are ready to listen. This would leave you to navigate life's challenges completely alone, without their divine assistance and protection. The special mission you're meant to fulfill, the one that could impact thousands of lives, will be given to someone else who's willing to say yes. Your natural spiritual gifts will remain locked away forever, never reaching their full potential. The protection and guidance you've unknowingly been receiving your entire life will gradually fade away as they redirect their energy to souls who are ready to cooperate. This isn't meant to create fear in your heart, but you need to understand just how urgent this situation has become. They've already extended the deadline multiple times because they believe in you and your potential. Let me tell you about the signs they've been sending, and I guarantee you'll recognize most of them. Have you been having recurring dreams where you're in a place filled with bright, loving light, surrounded by beings who feel incredibly familiar? Those aren't just dreams. They're actual meetings happening while your physical body sleeps. You've been waking up at specific times like 3:33, 4:44, or 5:55 a.m. with important thoughts or feelings flooding your mind. These aren't sleep disturbances. They're scheduled appointments for receiving guidance. You keep finding feathers, coins, or other specific objects in unusual places, far more often than normal probability would allow. Your electronics behave strangely when you're thinking about spiritual matters. Phones rebooting, lights flickering, or devices turning on by themselves. You've developed sudden knowing about people or situations without any logical explanation for how you could possibly know these things. Books, videos, or conversations about spiritual topics appear in your life exactly when you need guidance. You feel like you're being watched or protected, especially during difficult times, even when you're completely alone. Animals behave unusually around you, as if they can sense something special about your energy. Complete strangers have commented on your light or mentioned something different about your presence without any prompting from you. You hear your name being called when no one else is around. You experience physical sensations like tingling, warmth, or gentle pressure around your head or heart area. Technology malfunctions right before important spiritual moments, as if something is clearing space for divine communication. That persistent feeling that you're meant for something much bigger than your current life situation keeps growing stronger every day. Now it's time for you to know exactly who has been trying to reach you. You have a personal team of spirit guides who were specifically assigned to you before your birth. These aren't random spiritual beings. They chose to work with your soul because of your unique potential and the important mission you agreed to complete. Your team includes archangels who specialize in awakening souls to their divine purpose, ascended masters who once walked the earth in physical form and now guide from higher spiritual realms, and even loved ones who have passed on but remain deeply connected to your spiritual journey. There are also light beings from higher dimensions who are personally invested in Earth's spiritual evolution and healing. These beings exist at frequencies that are invisible to most human perception. They communicate through energy patterns, symbols, and synchronicities rather than spoken words because that's the language of the spiritual realm. Their entire mission revolves around helping awakened souls become leaders, healers, and teachers for others who are ready to grow spiritually. They've been waiting patiently for you to develop enough spiritual sensitivity to receive and understand their guidance clearly. What they want from you is simple but profound: your conscious cooperation in a mission of light and healing that will transform not just your life, but the lives of many others you're meant to help. They need Earth-based partners who can work in physical reality because they cannot directly intervene in the physical world without human cooperation. Your unique combination of life experiences, challenges overcome, and natural abilities has prepared you perfectly for this role. Every difficult situation you've survived wasn't random suffering. It was specific training designed to prepare you for the work ahead. They've been protecting you from dangers and obstacles you never even knew existed, quietly clearing your path and keeping you safe until you were ready for this moment of awakening. You now stand at the most important spiritual crossroads of your entire lifetime. The choice you make in the next few days will determine not just your personal future, but your soul's entire trajectory for this incarnation. If you choose to consciously accept their guidance and partnership, everything changes immediately. Your intuitive abilities will strengthen rapidly once you acknowledge their presence and begin working with them directly. Doors that seemed permanently closed will swing open unexpectedly. Opportunities perfectly aligned with your soul's purpose will appear with increasing frequency. The right people will enter your life at exactly the right moments to support your growth and mission. You'll begin experiencing profound synchronicities that guide your daily decisions with incredible precision. Your natural healing abilities, both for yourself and others, will activate and strengthen dramatically. Life will start flowing with an ease and grace you've never experienced before. But if you choose to ignore this call, to dismiss it as imagination or coincidence, then life continues exactly as it is now. The special protection they've been providing will gradually withdraw as their energy is redirected to help other souls who are ready to accept guidance. You'll miss the opportunity to fulfill the mission your soul specifically came here to complete during this lifetime. The spiritual gifts lying dormant within you will remain locked away, causing those persistent feelings of unfulfillment and the sense that something important is missing from your life. This isn't punishment. It's simply the natural consequence of free will choice. Your guides honor your decision completely, whatever you choose. However, the cosmic timing for maximum impact is happening right now. The energy alignments supporting rapid spiritual advancement are at their peak intensity, and this window won't remain open indefinitely. The process of accepting their guidance is actually much simpler than you might expect, but it must be completely genuine and come from your heart. Tonight, before you go to sleep, find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Light a white candle if you have one available. This serves as a signal to the spiritual realm that you're open to receiving their communication. Speak out loud, even if it feels strange at first. I know you're there, and I'm ready to listen. I accept your guidance and protection. Please show me clearly how to work with you. Don't worry about finding perfect words. They can read the intention in your heart, and that's what matters most. Ask for a clear, unmistakable sign within the next 24 hours that they've heard and received your acceptance. Then pay very close attention to everything that happens around you. The sign might come through repeated numbers, finding objects in unusual places, technology behaving strangely, or even through other people saying exactly what you need to hear. Keep a small notebook specifically for recording signs, synchronicities, and any intuitive insights you receive. This written record helps you recognize patterns and builds your confidence in the communication process. Your dreams will become much more vivid and meaningful, so pay special attention to dream messages for the next 3 nights. Start with simple questions during quiet moments. What do I need to know today? Or, how can I best serve my highest purpose? Then notice the very first thoughts that come to mind. They rarely use complicated or confusing messages. Their guidance usually feels gentle, loving, and surprisingly practical. Trust this process completely. They've been waiting so long for this moment when you finally say yes to the partnership they're offering. Once you prove you can follow simple, daily guidance, they'll begin revealing the bigger aspects of your spiritual mission. Your life will start changing rapidly as divine energy flows through you more freely than ever before. As you open yourself to spiritual communication, it's absolutely essential that you maintain proper protection and discernment. Not all spiritual contact comes from beings of light, so you must learn to recognize the difference immediately. Your true spiritual guides will never demand worship, ask for money, or request actions that compromise your values or harm others in any way. Authentic beings of light always encourage your personal growth, independence, and deeper connection to divine love. They bring feelings of peace, gentle strength, and unconditional love. Never fear, confusion, or manipulation. If any spiritual contact feels demanding, frightening, or tries to make you dependent, it's definitely not coming from your true guides. Before any spiritual communication, surround yourself with bright white light and ask specifically to connect only with beings of the highest light and love who serve your greatest good. Your guides respect your free will absolutely and will never override your personal choices or try to control your decisions. Trust your intuition completely. If something doesn't feel right spiritually, it probably isn't. Real spiritual guides want you to become more independent and self-reliant, not more dependent on them. They're helping you develop your own direct connection to divine source energy. If you ever feel overwhelmed by the communication process, simply ask them to slow down or pause until you're ready to continue. Maintain your grounding in physical reality by taking care of your body, relationships, and daily responsibilities. Spiritual development should enhance your human experience, never replace it. Your silent watchers have demonstrated incredible patience, but cosmic timing cannot be delayed any longer. The window of opportunity for your maximum spiritual advancement is wide open right now, but it won't stay open forever. Every single day you delay accepting their guidance is another day of divine protection, insight, and miraculous opportunities you're missing out on. The mission they're waiting to reveal to you becomes more urgent every day as our world desperately needs healing, and you're meant to be part of that healing process. Don't wait for the perfect moment or until you feel completely ready. That moment will never come. Begin the activation process tonight, right after you finish listening to this message. The fact that you found this exact message today, at this precise moment in your spiritual journey, proves beyond any doubt that they guided you here to receive this critical information. Show your gratitude for this divine guidance by supporting this channel's continued work in reaching other awakening souls. Your contribution, no matter the size, creates a positive energy exchange that actually strengthens your connection to the spiritual realm. Take that first brave step tonight by acknowledging their presence and asking for their guidance. Your entire life is about to transform in ways you can barely imagine right now. They've waited in silence for your answer long enough. Make tonight the night you finally say yes to the greatest partnership of your lifetime.